Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we have another round of Twitter users exercising their PewDiePie derangement syndrome because they're seeing him succeed at life. Now, I'm sure everyone watching this video knows who PewDiePie is, and recently he's been in a state of semi-retired where he's basically uploading at a very relaxed pace, doing things he wants to, and enjoying life. And honestly, I've been really enjoying the content, especially his more unique challenges that he's been doing, including things like learning how to draw and certain fitness challenges. Really cool stuff. And also he's done a lot of family vlogs where he is spending time with his family, including his newborn child. Now, a clip relating to that was shared by Dexerto onto Twitter, captioned, "PewDiePie is truly on his loving husband and father era," where there is a highlight of clips where he has recently returned with his family to his original home country of Sweden. Now, seeing a man happily enjoying his time with his family, that's going to bring out the real miserable people on Twitter. And it proves my theory again that people are much more positive in replies and very negative in quotes. If you look at the replies to the tweet, right, just a random sample here, they're all very positive and have a lot of support. You can see people calling him a legend, saying he worked his ass off for basically having that happy family and that he's the first person to beat the YouTube game and he's completed life and all this stuff. But the quotes are completely unhinged, saying the worst stuff about him and his family, and yes, like including his newborn child, people insulting the baby, which is absolutely goddamn ridiculous. But people do that because they think they'll get more attention in the quotes. And that's exactly what people are doing with absolute stinkers like this. So this user said, "This reeks of Nazism. It is so telling that a Twitter user will see a happy family and think that is something that the Nazis would do. It is so telling. This is the most ridiculous tweet I have seen. The fact that over 1,000 people liked this before it went down is truly amazing. And if you want to understand why someone like this hates PewDiePie so much, it becomes obvious very quickly. This user asked, "Just say you hate white people, saves time." And they reply saying, "I hate white people." So who's the villain in this situation? A guy posting a happy vlog with his family, or the person who says outright that they hate an entire race of people? This is a Twitter moment right here. And eventually some accounts would clown on this post, including this one that would get over 60,000 likes, laughing at them and their delusional take, right? And in response, they would go into hiding, private their account, and go away like this because they were getting absolutely clowned on. And you can see the bio, right? You have PewDiePie living his best life, and you have this person who is coming after them for being happy. Read the bio. Ultra after communist, Judeo-pessimism, neither trans nor cis, communism is just the start. What does that mean? The average Twitter commie LARPer right here. So here's another user with that same symbol in their name saying this: "There is no way in goddamn hell he made this video without knowingly spreading some Hitler-right molecules in the youths, or it's just natural for Scandinavians to make fascist propaganda. It's in their blood." First of all, Hitler-right molecules. Only someone on Twitter could come up with something that ridiculous. And on top of that, they're trying to say PewDiePie is some fascist propagandist while also saying it's natural for Scandinavians to be fascist propagandists. That is very ironic. Here's another person saying, "Guy recreating Lebensborn in Japan and Sweden. Dexerto, Hitler lover 69 is in his wholesome Chungus era." Well, first of all, that's not what they said. And also the fact you think this is what's going on here when a person is just raising a family is quite unhinged. But here is one of the normal people having a very normal one about this tweet. They made a quote saying, "You know, karma is a bitch, if not a myth, because if anyone deserves to suffer horribly, it's this Swedish piece of shit." So this person is wishing harm upon PewDiePie. I'm sure for reasons they have conjured in their head, in their boogeyman version they have attached to this man. They are that mad because they just saw a happy family. They're seeing someone living a normal life and they are seething to the point of wishing harm upon someone who doesn't even know they exist. And that's really just Twitter in a nutshell, right? They see people living a normal life or having a happy life and they seethe. They seethe to the point where this person has lived so rent-free in their head that now they're wishing harm upon that person instead of doing the normal thing and just blocking or ignoring that person that is causing them so much mental anguish. But here's another tweet with 175,000 likes saying this: living proof that you can just be racist to 20% of the world and people will still see you as some wholesome Chungus 69. Yeah, they've evolved way beyond just complaining about the bridge scenario. Now they're trying to claim a specific set of the world that he's caused so much harm to. And what is that? Well, this tweet will clarify that. This user says this man is single-handedly responsible for the online hatred that Indians are facing today. He is a racist. So they are blaming PewDiePie single-handedly for the hate that people from India face online. That might be a bit of a stretch, don't you think? Well, where is this all coming from? Well, it comes from the PewDiePie versus T-Series beef that took place many years ago when they were battling for the position of the most subscribed to YouTube channel. Now, it is crazy to see people now trying to flip this on PewDiePie as if this was some act of bigotry by competing with T-Series, who is a example of everything wrong with YouTube and entertainment in general. They are a conglomerate that wants to basically own all of Indian media, even if it means stealing from creators to make millions and millions of dollars every month on their YouTube channel. They are everything wrong with YouTube, and now people are trying to flip this onto PewDiePie as if he was a terrible person for beefing with T-Series. And this tweet with 90,000 likes would say this: this is all so much worse than I remembered it being. What the F is wrong with him? And in this, you can see 4 screenshots. There are some of the lyrics from his diss track he made on T-Series, and people are really upset about this. They're going back to this from all these years ago, and they're claiming this is the initial point where all this hatred against an entire race or set of races of people would begin, with this diss track against T-Series. And you can see that a lot of people may have liked this, but the majority of the comments are disagreeing. And what does this person do with the comments that are disagreeing? They're all hidden. Literally, there are dozens of hidden replies, and all of them are saying kind of the same thing. This is a joke. These are parody lyrics. This is not meant to be taken seriously. It's a joke, and yet this person is so afraid that their attacks on PewDiePie are being questioned that they have to hide these. They feel so comfortable calling someone a racist over a parody song, but they're not brave enough to face anyone who would possibly disagree with that claim. And really, that just reflects this entire situation, right? This hits the nail on the head. It says, quote retweets are crazy. No, you can't change and grow as a person. No, I don't care that he apologized and actually bettered himself. No, pull up your old messages. Do it. Pull them up. Let's see what you did years ago and grew from. So PewDiePie is someone who has definitely grown as a person, and when he's made mistakes, he's owned up to it. But it doesn't matter for Twitter. He could apologize every single day, and none of them would ever accept it. That is why when I find people who are being criticized on the internet for whatever problematic behavior people have labeled to them, you're never going to make people forgive you. When people make their mind up about you, they're just going to go with that image forever. And the best thing you can do is focus on yourself. Be the best version of yourself and keep moving forward. And we do see some people acknowledging where this guy's at in life and the success that he's having and the success that he has deserved. And this quote says, "I don't think I've ever seen a single YouTuber win this hard in life." And honestly, this is the best response PewDiePie could ever make. He's not even on Twitter anymore, so he doesn't even have to make any response to all these ridiculous claims. These people are literally just shouting at a brick wall at this point. But that is the best move you could ever do. I mean, I haven't faced even the tiniest bit of hate that PewDiePie has ever had, right? He's faced some enormous levels of hate, but I've had my own unhinged group of people constantly coming after me, trying to do X, Y, and Z, all kinds of unhinged things. So I understand that oftentimes the best thing to do at the time seems like to argue or, make fun of these people, which is something you can do, but the most devastating blow you can ever deliver to these unhinged people on Twitter is to succeed. Just go out there and succeed in life. Have a successful career. Get married. Have a family. Have a good relationship with your family. Make friends. Go do things with your life. That'll make them seethe more than any reply or video could ever do, because those are the things that they are mad that they don't have, but people like PewDiePie do have. That is the ultimate way to get back at them, and that's just to ignore them and succeed instead. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.